Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I have another unboxing for you guys, and today we're going to be unboxing a really awesome fragrance, which I'm really excited for. This is Heeley's Cardinal. This is going to be a video for you incense lovers. I'm going to be comparing this to multiple other popular incense fragrances. I'm going to be giving my first impressions. Well, not really first impressions because I did sample this before buying, but first impression from the bottle, comparing it to very popular incense fragrances like Incense Avignon, which this gets compared to quite a bit, Xerjoff Saphiro, and maybe some others I'll throw in there. We're going to be going through the perfumer, the presentation, everything about it, and why I bought this particular perfume after sampling it over, well, its competitors. So if you enjoy the channel, be sure to hit the like button, hit the sub button. Thank you guys so much for hitting, I think, almost 3,600 subs. And thank you guys so much for watching. I love responding to all of your guys' comments. I have so many cool videos coming for the channel. More unboxings, including vintage Frederic Malle, vintage Metro Perfumer Ed Gantier, some Xerjoffs, Perfumum Roma, some cool stuff coming on the channel, and sample videos and all that. So, why did I buy Heeley Cardinal? It's an incense fragrance, but it's a very particular type of incense. I was looking through my spring rotation, and the perfumes I wear during each season, I actually have a book that I keep just to keep track of what I wear per season, and I noticed that there was a hole in my spring rotation. I didn't have an incense fragrance. In every other season, I had an incense. So for winter, I wear Dawn, for summer, let's say I wear like an Amouage, Luban Electar, or maybe Search. And for fall, I wear Xerjoff Saphiro. So I love incense. But I didn't have any for spring. So I needed something that could fit the in-between temperatures. Spring is obviously a season of change, right? It starts to get hotter. The weather's kind of weird. At least where I live, it goes, the temperature fluctuates quite a bit. So I can't wear things that are super heavy. I need something that's light and airy and ethereal and really wispy. So a few things came to mind. I heard Rich Mitch talk about this fragrance, Heeley Cardinal, quite a bit. I saw people talk about and rave about Incense Avignon from Comme des Garçons, which is highly regarded as one of the best incenses I think ever made, which is kind of crazy. So I decided to pit these two fragrances against each other. And I'm sure you can tell which one got the upper hand, and I'll tell you all the differences and what the scent profile is like for this fragrance. So without further ado, let's go on with the unboxing here. So this is the box. It's very nice. It's got some nice texture. We don't care about the box though, okay? We care about the perfume. Let me just hold it here so it doesn't actually fall out. Very nice bottle. Actually, beautiful bottle. I'm excited to get this out of the packaging. Took the cellophane off to save your ears from that. Oh wow. This is the bottle. Is this metal? Is this cap metal? It is. Oh my god. This is, you could throw this through a window. This is the one of the nicest caps I've seen. Like a wood texture. Nice engraving or stamped logo on the top there. Very heavy. And it is metal. That is absolutely beautiful. All right. Let's see the atomizer now. Nothing on there. Let's. Beautiful pressurized atomizer. I mean, I don't want to spray this everywhere, but okay. It's a very nice atomizer. It's an even nicer smell. Oh my god. It's beautiful. Okay. So, if you're not a fan of incense, stay away from this perfume because this literally smells like a christening. This smells like church. This is a very churchy, liturgical incense, in my opinion, from my experience. But it's not heavy. It's so light and beautiful and effervescent, but it has this beautiful balance of sweetness. It's so fresh. Very fresh, clean smelling incense. There's also some florals in here. It's not as dry as some incense fragrances, especially as Comme des Garçons Incense Avignon. That's what really gave this the edge over Avignon for me. Wearing and testing Avignon against this, I just got bored. Like, it was so bone dry. It wasn't heavy. At a certain point, I just sort of got, you know, I wanted a little bit more. And I think for my personal taste, Cardinal is just that little bit more complex, and it's a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? Full bodied maybe. And it's not as, yeah, bone dry, basically. Oh my god, it's so good. It's actually so good. Um oh wow. Yeah, I'm so happy with this purchase. In terms of other things I get from Cardinal, there's a definite woody resinous quality, and that just comes from the incense. You're pretty much not going to avoid that when it comes to incense perfumes, in my experience. But again, the woodiness comes across as fresh cut wood, in my opinion. Like almost like a slightly sawdusty wood, like a bench, perhaps, something like that. It sounds weird, but it isn't that super dark, very old, almost like damp smelling wood. This is, once again, very bright, very clean, airy. I believe in the top notes they mentioned linen as a note. So maybe that's something like aldehydes or some sort of linen accord with some combination of notes. I believe they also mentioned bay rose or bay rose. There is a definite floral sweetness in here, but it's the perfect balance of sweetness. Like, this is one of those fragrances that walks a really fine line, in my opinion. If this was any less sweet or any more sweet, it would actually ruin the entire perfume, for me at least. It's so well restrained, and oh, I can't get over how ethereal it is in the air. I move my arm around and there's just a wave of it going through the air. But this isn't really a total beast of a perfume. Neither is Incense Avignon. In my testing, in my opinion, Cardinal beat out Avignon's performance by maybe, like, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. They're very, very similar. These are not perfumes that are going to stick around for a long time. And that's good because in the situation that I'm going to be wearing this in sort of the hotter transitional weather, I don't want something that's just like blasting churchy incense off of me, in 70-degree heat. That's that's not going to be something that I shoot for. Now, in terms of your options, if you wanted to try this, I would recommend sampling Xerjoff Zafiro, Incense Avignon, Incense Kyoto. Both of those are from Comme des Garçons. And I would sample this, Cardinal. And there's another incense fragrance from Heeley called Au Sacré. Au Sacré is heavier. It's darker. It's richer. It's woodier. It's more of like that Frederick Malle Dawn type of incense. It's definitely more resinous. It's just more beastly of a perfume. This is definitely on that fresh, light, airy side of things, but it's still very unique. That's what I love about it. So, those are my first impressions of Heeley Cardinal. Absolutely beautiful bottle. These bottles really photograph like shit on the website, I have to be honest. I did not know the cap was metal or had this crazy texture, or the atomizer was great. So I'm very, very pleasantly surprised, if I can speak correctly. Let me know if you've tried this. Let me know if you have any favorite incense perfumes that you love to wear. I would highly recommend, even if you don't like incense, to try this because it will just give you a different look into perfume. I think it's good to try new things. This is definitely one that should be on your list, in my opinion. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to hit the like button, hit the sub button, and thank you guys so much for all the support on the videos. I've been having such a fun time making content for this channel. Um, Way more cool stuff on the way. I mentioned a ton more unboxings, ton more sample videos, weekly rotations, reviews. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.